again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is November 2nd, which means new Masculine Monday kit to work with. And I chose a masculine kit, right? Because that last, October tore me up, man. I could not get that done. So I did choose the Photo Play Best Dad Ever because, well, it's masculine, so why not? You do get 2 of each, and you will see in this layout how I screw that up 100%. That little nut and bolt one with the license plates on it, I cut into both sheets because I didn't realize it. So go me, clap for myself. So that was all the sheets. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull in that 12 by 12 paper pattern that I got, or paper pack, cardstock pack that I got from Michael's at the end of last year or the beginning of this year, not 100% sure. But I'm just trying to run through it, and it's cardstock, so it goes, and it's all shades of gray, so it really went with this. I am going to go ahead and scrap these photos that I took not too long ago of my fiance and our dog. Her name is Becca. Yeah, I know my name's Rebecca. I'm not vain. I did not name my dog after myself. She's a rescue pet, and that was her name, and well, she was set on it. So we call her Bee, also known as Bumble Beeswax, because she's the bee. She was the bumblebee for Halloween as well. Anyway, she's a very needy attention hog doggy, and she wanted to sit with him, so he sat her up, and I took photos of them sitting on the couch chilling together. I did go ahead and use that metallic blue paper. You guys know that's been in my kit for quite some months, and I have been working through it. It's just a lot in there, and it was from the dollar store. Alright, so right here you see I'm going to use the nuts and bolts, and I'm looking at it, and I'm trying to decide how big I want it to be. I know I want my picture to flow off of it. I'm trying some new things these days. So I do just go ahead and hold the picture up, that fancy measuring technique. And then I'm going to grab this because I want to run a strip of it. And then this sheet right here, had I just turned it over, I'd realize it was the nuts and bolts on the back side and the scrap that I had, but I don't. And I don't realize that until I go to start gluing things down, and I'm like, oh my word. I'm going to go ahead and create a cute little banner with this blue piece, and then I end up creating a tab out of him as well, only is the back side of him, and he's maroon. See, oh, fun. So I'm going to layer him there, this picture, and see, I even screw up and try to put it on there, because I always think photo mat, they all have to be covered, and trying to branch out and do different things in my layout. So I'm running that picture off, and then I am going to keep trimming that down until it's pleasing to my eye, apparently, because some of them are bigger than the other, and I haven't pulled my trimmer out to do that in quite some time. I just used my scissors. And I'm going to lap the bottom one over the top, and then I'm going to stick that cute little thing right there, and I'm just going to make that into like a weird little angled tab, and he's going to go right up there. Now I did use a dark gray for my cardstock base, and since this is a masculine Best Dad Ever kit, he's a dog dad too. Now right here is where I figure it out, because I'm looking at it, and I'm going to try to do, I was going to do a triangle at the top and the bottom, and I just go ahead, and because I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, I like that, let's put one at the bottom too. Well, that's when I realized right here, and I'm like, get out of town, it's the same paper. Oh, and I cut it the wrong way, so my triangles were different. Instead of, I guess it doesn't look that bad right there, but I just wasn't feeling it at that moment. So that does not, the bottom triangle does not stay on the page, but I do go ahead and get the top one down. And it just needed something at the top. I'm so used to, like I said, branching out of comfort zone here, doing different things. I'm used to doing that center band and then calling it a day for the layout. And maybe, and see, I wasted 2 sheets of 12 by 12, but that's okay. It's a about using your products. So I will use those. You guys know I'll keep the scraps until I'm done with the collect, until there's no 12 by 12 pieces left. So we are going to start getting everything stuck down and again trimming. Now I think you notice I switched the photos around. I flipped them, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy stuck down. Now I do push it up and I'm going to get it stuck so I don't move it. And yeah, push it up just a little bit because it looked like the banner was touching the edge of the page and I didn't like that. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of that stuck down, and then I'm going to go ahead and stick this down as well. And it's probably not even in the same spot, but it's totally fine, right? I'm going to go ahead and get my picture stuck down. And I know that the top one has to go down first, but I've been on the struggle bus with a lot of simple things lately. I don't know what my problem is. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my white, oh no, I'm sorry, my bad. I'm going to stick that little tab up there at the top. Now I'm going to grab my white Jelly Roll pen, and I'm going to do some faux stitching, and I'm just showing you right there where I did it. And now I'm looking at the sticker sheet, and I find this little I'm glad you're my dad, and we're going to get him adhered down with some foam, and I'm going to stick that right on the photo. I mean, my dog looks like super excited to be in these pictures, but my fiance really was, but he's kind of silly anyway sometimes. So I'm going to put another tab on the page, and it says awesome, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that right about there under the banner, just to get some embellishments on the page. There's a lot of pattern paper on here, so I didn't really put a lot of embellishments on this page. I do go ahead and pop up this little thing this little banner piece right here, and I can't remember what it says, but I think it says something about the best dad ever. That is going to serve as the title for my page. Also, this kit included these little doggy embellishments, and I mean, I know they're bulldogs, so, and she's a pit bull, I don't know. Anyway, bulldog or pit bull is not actually a breed of dog, just in case anybody ever wanted to know. That's basically what they call mutts now, is a pit bull. So all these little muddy mutts get bad raps. So you don't actually have to classify your dog as a pit bull, because she is technically a lab mix of some sort. They just don't know what the other mix is. That's why she's a pit bull. So I could classify her as a lab, but I've classified her as a pit bull because I say be proud of who you are. I do go ahead and stick some random stuff in this kit this month, and it happened to be these daddy things and those hearts. I did successfully use that whole little sheet of hearts up, and I stuck 2 stars on there. Then I come in with some more stars. So yeah, I go ahead and mix hearts and stars in this layout, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Perfectly fine with that. There's not too much more that I'm going to do to this layout, although I say that and I'll probably do like 400 more things. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Click that subscribe button below. I'm glad to have you as a subscriber. And any questions, comments, and concerns that you have, please leave a comment below. If you would like to join me in Masculine Monday series, leave a comment.